Their story just embodies that, and it encompasses love, the love story between them and the love story between Kurt and Brenda's son, Zach. It's just so, it makes me cry as a dad of 3 boys. I'm just like, wow, I want to be a dad like that. I want to love unconditionally to my son like that, no matter what their shortcomings are or what their downfall is, just to wrap my arms around it, because we're all like that. We're all little children at one point where we're growing up. We just need guidance, and we just need somebody older than us to tell us it's okay, that everything awful that's going around us is okay, and that we're good enough, and we have a purpose to be here. And that's who Kurt is. Oftentimes, the unbelievable, you think that didn't happen. There's no way. And we get that in all of our movies. Like, there's no, you guys made that up, right? And in this one, there's a lot of those moments where it's like, nah, it's there. I mean, it's literally there, and it really happened. Their story is too good to be true. I mean, it's one of those things where, as a filmmaker, you go, you know, this story is just too good to be true. I can't believe that we get to make it. I can't think of anybody else than Zachary Levi to play Kurt, because Zach kind of is Kurt. He looks like Kurt in a weird way. It's like, you know, there's no stretch here. Like, we didn't have to put prosthetics or magical makeup or anything like that on him. You know, Zach, it just so happens, you know, people know him from Shazam, so he's in incredible shape. And so he didn't, you know, he worked hard to prepare for the role, but it wasn't a stretch for us to visualize him in this role and to really bring the nuance of who Kurt Warner is, not just athletically, but also from an emotional standpoint. The only thing I love about Anna Paquin is that she researches like nobody else that I've ever worked with before. I mean, she literally studied so hard for this role, because she took it so seriously. She's not the type of actress that just like comes and dials it in and says, yeah, I'll do it, and just whatever. I mean, she researches like nobody, and you see it on the screen, and you see it in her performance. Hayden Zoller, what do you say? I mean, I, uh, I don't, I'm speechless with this kid. I feel like he's my 4th son. I mean, I'm so protective of him, and because he's got a spirit that I'm so jealous of. He's got a spirit of life that is so undeniable and unquenchable, and where he just, even though he can't see and he's legally blind, his zeal and his zest for life is something that I'm so envious of, and I want to be like this little guy when he grows up. When I grow up, I want to be like him, because it's like he's so special. And then to throw him into a leading role in a major motion picture where he memorized lines, not only did he memorize his own lines, he memorized the entire script. It was a dream come true to film the NFL footage, because you know, our casting people, whether it was casting director Tamara or Mark Ellis, who directed all the football scenes, who cast the football players, he nailed these guys. I mean, literally nailed. Like, they look like them. Not only do they have the physical stature of some of these stars like Marshall Faulk and Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce, you know, a lot of these guys are former NFL players, and we just found them that really embody and encompass the spirit of who these real guys are. I get the opportunity to play one of his favorite coaches, quarterback coach John Ramsdale, and who you know, in real life is very salt of the earth and just a good guy, and really encouraged Kurt. And so, you know, I thank John and Andy for casting me in that role, because it was not, I didn't ask for it, and they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, man, that's an honor to be able to play. First of all, I'm a football geek, so to be able to play a coach, that was like easy for me, because I'm like, I already know the language and all that stuff, so it was a lot of fun. I didn't have to act too hard. But then to play a coach in this movie and in this story that is so important and so extraordinary, it was a gift and a treasure that I'll remember forever.